Hey,
Hi there and
everybody.
welcome. Here we are, our Wednesday night flippin' bunch, and I'm back. I was gone for a couple weeks, so now I get to host. And so we have an interesting, catchy title. If we don't catch in the first part, that title, huh? Plural Murals and Vacation Inspiration. So that's
Yes.
what we're talking about tonight. And I'm going to be showing you some pictures from my trip. And it's not just, hopefully, they won't be just boring vacation photos. I did work with ChatGPT, and honestly, ChatGPT let me down a little bit this time. But
Uh-oh.
yeah, they did. They didn't have my
Uh-oh.
presentation ready for me. Hey, Gretchen. So let's go ahead and introduce ourselves as we do. So, Dar, let's start with you.
Hi, I am Dar from DIYs by Dar. I can say that I am a furniture artist, not just a furniture flipper, a furniture artist. I've been doing it now for 5 years. I am a brand ambassador for Made by Marley, a company out of Scotland that carries all those fun things that you can play with when you're a furniture artist. I have a booth that I sell out of and some online stores, and that's my story.
All
All right.
right. I guess that's me next, right?
That's you.
Okay, hey everybody. I am Crystal, the Crafty Creech DIYs and furniture flips. I love all things crafty and creative, but I love furniture most of all, and I agree with Dar. I consider myself a furniture artist as well, although I do sometimes just do a quick flip on furniture when I just need to just get stuff done. And
Yeah.
I can't take 5 weeks to finish a piece. So that happens sometimes. Sometimes it takes a long
Oh,
time. But yeah, that's about it for me. I'm a reseller as well. I love thrifting, so I always am out hunting for good deals on things that I could turn around and resell.
you found some today, huh?
I sure did. I hit the jackpot today. There's this local estate sale company, and she has a barn that her estate sale leftovers kind of go in there. So everything was free in there today. So
Wow.
Wow.
yeah, the husband and I went out there and we loaded a truck and our trailer full. So we got
All
a lot
right.
of stuff, a lot of good projects. So yeah.
All right. Hi, Bronny. And go ahead, Mara.
Hey, I'm Mara from Borderline Furniture, and I like furniture in its broken down state. So, um, this is more of a hobby for me, and I haven't been as lucky as Crystal. I wish I was somewhere and somebody said, "Clean up my barn." Anyway, but
Yeah.
I did score a beautiful table last week, so hopefully we'll be seeing that pretty soon.
Okay.
Yay.
So anyway, so
All
that's
right.
me.
It's always exciting.
Yeah, and I just really love furniture flipping. It's just the creative aspect of all of the challenges. I really love entering those. It's kind of, working your way outside of a box.
Yeah, I agree
Mhm.
for sure. You get a theme or a prompt and it
Mhm.
really makes you think.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then work to meet that goal. So
Yes,
Yeah, yeah. Turn something
all right.
trash into treasure.
absolutely. 100%.
Well, I'm bringing up the rear here. I'm Lavon, and I have Statement Designs. And I too am a brand ambassador for Made by Marley. And I was excited after we got back from vacation because I got my package in the mail with the new papers. So I'm excited to get some things going there. That's always fun. And I am a furniture artist as well. And I kind of excited to get back to work and work on a piece, especially start this piece for the challenge this weekend. But I've been thinking about it. I think about it
Yeah.
the whole time. So,
Yeah. Huh.
um, but anyway, So I recently took a vacation, so I am here to share boring vacation photos. No, I'm just kidding. So I was telling my flippin' sisters here that ChatGPT let me down a little bit because I wanted them to make a PowerPoint presentation for me. And they were saying the nicest things. They were saying, I didn't just take photos that were the lobby. I took pictures of, plants and things with texture and all this stuff. They were saying the greatest things, but, then they didn't get the presentation ready in time. So I begged them to just give me the pictures back today and in slides. And I said, I can announce it. I'll talk. So anyway, we got that. And then the other thing, before I left for vacation, I was delighted to be selected as one of the people, one of the artists to do a mural. So I guess I can add that to my list of things that I've done. And I want to show you some of the pictures and tell you about that a little bit before I show you the rest of the pictures. So this was a last minute. Wait a minute. I want to share my screen. And give me 1 second here. Share screen. Where's my presentation? There it is. Okay. You're not seeing that though, are you?
No.
Okay. Let me. Oh, I know why. Well, that's interesting. Give me a second. Talk amongst yourselves. Tell a story.
All right. So,
Well, I want to know what, Bronnie, you're going to do with those 2,000 to 3,000 mini bottles of perfume.
oh, she says she's planning on making fridge magnets, and she'll think of other ideas. Ooh, one thing that just pops into my head is like a wind chime or something. Would be cute with the little perfume bottles. Yes, that'd be so pretty.
Okay, can you see that now?
Yes, it popped up.
All right. Well, this is kind of top down. So the mural ended up being 10 foot high and it's 7 foot 4 inches wide. So it was bigger than I ever imagined when I first thought of it. I thought it was about 5 by 5. So the first slide here, they kind of mixed them up. So I'm just going to tell you as I see them. Okay. But this was supposed to be a video, so hopefully we'll get the whole thing in there for you. But across the 12th Avenue, we have the welcome to the city of Altoona in lights. So Altoona is definitely a railroad town, and that's the Railroaders Memorial Museum. And my father has his name on a plaque in there. And he always taught us to wave to the conductor. So that is the whole theme of my picture. It's called The Wave. And I'm just kind of flicking around because they really messed this up. But so this is on the right here, the blanks is what we started out with. And I want to tell you the story of how I did this. And hopefully you won't think I'm leaning too much on ChatGPT, but I submitted to them pictures of the images that I wanted. I had a sketch and I had a picture of me as a child, a picture of my father. And also that train that's in there is not the big boy that's passing through our city right now, which is pretty exciting. But this one is called the Altoona, and it was made in the shops in Juniata or in Altoona, Pennsylvania. And it's made to commemorate, it's part of a series, and they're to commemorate the cities that helped to build the railroad. So that was kind of the theme of the whole thing. And I did do a video on the Statement Designs channel last week. So if you want to check that out, it showed pretty much the whole process. But what I did was I put So I couldn't use the whole thing they sent me. It was great, but it wasn't accurate. So me and my dad were about the most accurate things on it. So I did put it in my PixArt, and I made a grid out of it, and then I enlarged just that section because I'm not really good with drawing figures. So I put that in there, and I know this isn't that clear. I also apologize because it was a crazy day. My dog had a bunch of teeth pulled today, so it wasn't a fun day. But anyway, this is what I did though. I cut out my image. First, I used carbon and I traced it. And then I cut it out and used it as a mask. And then I did the brick with a brick roller. So I just kind of rolled right over it. So
That's a really good idea.
thank you. But
You're
this
smart.
is what I ended up with. And it looks really smushed in here, and I do apologize. But if I could figure out how to do it from my phone, I would do it from my phone to share. But anyway, so I'm pleased that it's done, and we'll see what happens. I guess there are prizes for it, but I just elated that I was chosen. And so, the picture is me waving to the conductor, holding my dad's hand. So it was very personal for me.
Mhm.
So,
Well, your
Sentimental.
mural was right next to the entrance, was it not, Levon, where people go into the mall
well,
itself?
no, this is actually an old department store. It's called Gables, and it was a big deal back in the day. Lots of people in this area have fond memories of Gables department store. But I want to make sure if I X that, I don't want to lose that. I'm sharing my screen, not doing a good job here. Hang on. Where did it go? Oh, I'm hearing that whistle again. There's a big locomotive called, oh my gosh, guys, I'm sorry here.
No worries.
Is it under Plural Murals with the X under that email under me that you sent to yourself?
Yeah, but I already have it open here, but I don't know what happened to it.
Ronnie is wondering, is it a little town? Is your town little?
No, it's not. It's considered a city, so I'm downloading it again. That's terrible, but I don't know what else to do.
How many people live in Altoona? Do you know?
That is a very good question. I'd have to Google it. I never am good with that population here.
I'll Google it.
If only we had a handheld information device.
I know, if only we did. Right now, my brain is trying to accomplish a few things at one time, so I'm not doing so good with it.
It
I don't know what
says
happened in my presentation, honestly.
it says approximately 42,000 to 44,000 residents in the principal city metropolitan area, features a broader metro population of about 120,000. That's pretty big. Does that sound about right?
Okay. Yeah, it's pretty decent. Yeah. Okay. Oh my gosh, that was the last one. Oh, here we go. Forgive me, guys. Okay.
No worries.
All right, let's see here. So, anyway, mural's done. So let's look at, and let me make this bigger. How's that? Okay, so on our vacation, we went. The end goal was Nashville, Tennessee. Okay, so we left and we stayed a night at a bed and breakfast in Ohio. And if you guys are familiar with Mary Yoder from the White Cottage Company, do you guys know White Cottage, her YouTube channel?
No.
She's a cute little lady. She's an ex-Amish lady.
Okay.
And she she does all like a lot of the white decor. She's really into, the farmhouse white decor. But she has a big Etsy shop and everything, and her channel's been around for a while. I would have loved to have met her because we were like tooling around all these, horse and buggy roads, that Amish places where she thrifts on a regular basis.
Mhm.
So, of course, we see this antique mall and we go in, and there was an Amish lady behind the counter, and I was going to ask her, do you know Mary Yoder? And then I thought, well, that's kind of a silly question. We're in Amish country. There's probably a million Mary Yoders. So I didn't ask. But then as we walked through the store, then I saw this display and I was like, yay. So I bought a bunch of her stuff, a really wonderful smelling candle and,
Are we,
things like that.
are we supposed to be seeing it? Because it's just, what is this of? Your download, one attachment.
Oh,
yeah.
Darn. Okay, hang on. I'm so sorry.
That's okay. Yeah, it says
Oh,
Gmail.
okay. I'm going to stop sharing and start sharing again, and then I'll hopefully have the right thing, because I now have the PowerPoint up. You guys, forgive me.
No worries.
You're forgiven.
I know it's my biggest nightmare when I present. Just going to work.
I know, because you can't see what's going on unless you have a second monitor.
Yeah. Yeah. So
there it is.
Okay, so anyway, so I was like fangirling, and I was hoping to find Mary, but I never did. They said her husband comes in and stalks. So anyway, yeah.
Well,
so
Lavon, if you want, you can click the little stage icon in the bottom of your view screen there, and it'll I'm waiting to see if I see your mouse. It's right next to the increase decrease size, and it'll right there. Yep, that should.
Oh, look at you. Okay, thank you.
But it didn't work. We should be able to just see the slide. Can you maybe click on it again?
Well, they put it like 4-on-1, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, they did, but you could still see as a presentation versus I can see it. I don't know.
Okay, now I don't know
why it didn't work.
There we go.
It obviously.
Yeah.
I should be able to do that. Well, right now I'm going to go with what I got, because
I
actually think this is a slide. They put 4 photos on one slide. So, okay. So the shutter, all that is after the Garden Girls. If you saw the Garden Girls video, I was looking for a shutter to make my garden angel. And I thought, if I can only fit that in the car. So anyway, that was why I took that picture. But then below it, this was our room at the bed and breakfast. And that was all stenciled. That wasn't wallpaper. So I thought that was kind of inspiring as far as, thinking about layered stencils.
Gretchen wants to know what the Superstar X Amish name is again.
Mary Yoder, and it's
Mary
White
Yoder.
Cottage Company.
Okay.
So she's just the cutest little thing. Very plain, very ordinary. So the on the left, then that was just I just liked it. It was just hanging in the room, and then in the bathroom, the stencils were in there as well.
Wow, that's pretty. That's a big stencil.
Yeah, it is. So then we moved on to we drove to Louisville, Kentucky then. And then we stayed at a bed and breakfast there. And I'm not sure why I included these pictures, but we did go to the Muhammad Ali Museum. And that was really very interesting. I mean, I'm not a big, prize fighting fan, but, he was a legend. And he was also, I learned a lot about him, that he was actually a philanthropist, and he refused to go to Vietnam.
Was a very, very interesting man.
Yeah, for sure. I like that little quote. I'm so fast that last night I turned off the light switch in my hotel room and got into bed before the room was dark. So he was very.
We're still on the slide of the White Cottage Company.
Oh,
Yeah,
you're kidding me.
advances to
Now what
number
do you see?
Will it let you just scroll down with the roller scroll on the
Yeah, that's what I'm
outside
doing.
right?
That's what I'm doing, and that's what you're seeing, huh? Okay, boy.
Will it let you click on number 5 over on
Any
the
tips,
left?
Mara? Any tips?
Yeah.
Did it move? Okay.
Nope.
No, you're kidding me.
Nope.
Because I'm seeing it move.
Yep. We didn't see it move. We didn't see. I think because you have such connectivity problems where you're
Oh,
at.
there it goes.
Yeah, maybe the
Okay.
connectivity problems. Yeah.
There
There
you
we go.
Okay, alrighty. So anyway, this was cool. They did a little movie, and I remember Howard Cosell and all that, but Muhammad Ali didn't. He refused to go to Vietnam, and there was a big trial. He ended up winning, because it was against his religion. He was Muslim, or became Muslim.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so are we looking at a cute little bed and breakfast
Sure
dining
are.
room? All right, boy,
Love
it
it.
was so nice.
That's very
I love this place. They said it was an old boarding house, and it was just full of charm. It was really cool there. Okay, so while we were in Louisville, we went to the Churchill Downs and the museum, and it was so cool. So in the this is the Churchill Downs here, and then the upper right corner here, those hats were crazy. I mean, these were some that were in the museum. That is so big. Can you imagine wearing that?
Is it like a rose?
Yeah, it's a big rose, but this is her head, if you can see my pointer.
Okay.
Oh,
Sort of. It's a little distorted.
I know it is distorted. Boy, I'll tell you what. You're like, I have to look at your crappy vacation pictures, and they're all messed up. Oh, it's the way my day is going. But anyway, here I go again. But those were some just funky outfits that were there in the museum, and we just had fun with that. And I liked this Wayne Lucas. He was I guess an owner, and then his son was. But think big, dream big, believe big, and the results will be big.
Yes.
Your attitude is the most important choice you make on any given day. Make the right choice and make it early.
Woo! Put that on a plaque.
Yeah.
They already did.
I love that wisteria. That wisteria hat is beautiful.
Yes.
I know. Isn't that cool?
Yeah, that's very inspiring. That would be beautiful on a piece of furniture, white with some purple wisteria.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It would be. Okay. So I also loved the roses, like the blanket of roses that they put on the winning horse. They're sewn in. They're like every rose is sewn in, and they do that so that when it goes up over the collar, it stands up correctly. So, and the upper right is the bar, and that is all, Kentucky's big with bourbon. And this little ladder, I mean, that guy would just hop on that ladder and grab stuff off the top shelf. And he was constantly pouring people, here, taste this. And then when it was time to ring up the bottle, it was hundreds of dollars. So they made some money there.
Yeah, I bet.
And speaking of money, this bottom left, the bottom left photo is the finish line. Okay, so we actually got in. We bet on a couple horses and stuff where there was races that day, and we got in for $10. That was the admission, and the seats that we sat in are $25,000 seats on Derby Day.
What?
Yeah, pretty crazy.
So you guys sat in $50,000 seats then for the two of you.
Yeah, we did. for the low price of 20, and we won $160.
Oh
Goodness.
You won?
So-
You did win though? On the
Yeah,
back?
yeah, we did. Yep.
Nice. Well, you paid for that. Paid for your seats, then. There you
Yeah.
go.
And you know, Tom is a Hot Wheels fan. So we went to the South Louisville Antique and Toy Mall. And I just had to take a picture of all the Barbie dolls and all the Legos and all that stuff. And then what you can't see on the bottom right probably is the emergency alert that came on everyone's phone in the store at the same time, because the flooding was really bad. And some people were messaging me saying, are you guys okay? You know, this made national news. So we were stuck there for a while. We weren't allowed to go anywhere. So yeah.
You got extra time shopping.
Yeah. So I found a rocking chair and sat and looked at this guy's trains for a while. So it was very relaxing.
Oh, good.
So when we left Louisville, then we headed to Nashville. And this is the part that's just insane to me, because this is at the Gaylord Opryland Hotel, and the Opryland is on the premises, but this is all inside. It's insane. It's like
it's
three
like
different cities.
It looks like a greenhouse type ceiling. Is it all
Yeah.
glass?
Yeah, the dome is like, you know, when there was a storm, it was storming. When it was sunny, you were hot, you know, I mean, but you were still kind of cool. But, you know, I mean, it was just amazing. And they did these water shows and everything and light shows. It was insane. But look at that. I mean, all those plants are real, every single one of them. That was on a conservatory walk. I mean, we walked so much just in the hotel. It was insane.
Wow, it's like a botanical garden or something.
Yeah, yeah. So then we did drive down to Nashville, like downtown. And I just liked, you know, just took some pictures of the streets, just the neon lights. I think these would be cool decoupage papers, you know?
Yes.
Yeah.
There you go, Mara. You can print those out.
Yeah.
So, I know you love doing that.
And then
I'm going to do a show on that. I'm going to do a show on that so we all know how to do it.
Yes.
Okay. You're printing on the decoupage paper.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Well, anyway. And then the rest were just plants that I was just enamored with. I was sending them to my friend. I'm like, I want to take some cuttings. But yeah, so that was now are you okay, we're back. Okay, so let me catch. So you've been looking at the comments?
I have.
Yeah.
Okay.
You've been catching them.
I like what Gretchen said. It's so funny to go from Pennsylvania, and she thinks of that as Amish country, to go to Ohio just to see more Amish people. Yeah.
What was that? What did Bronnie say here? She made the creepiest by accident lilies for my Alice in Wonderland display with old doll heads. My kids hate them. That's all I see when I look at babies.
You need pictures.
Oh
my gosh, that's too funny.
So the one thing I bought in one antique shop was this shoe stretcher. It's a wooden shoe stretcher. And a long time ago, I saw on Pinterest, they made an assemblage, and they used a doll head and then put wheels on it. So I'm going to really make it creepy, but I really want to do that. So it's probably going to be my next Tuesday talk.
Just put a doll head, slap a doll head in the top of there. And Bronnie meant to say Barbies, not babies. Barbies. Whenever she looks at Barbies, she thinks about it.
Okay. Our neighbor's oldest son is Muhammad Ali, is their oldest. Wait.
We were talking about Muhammad Ali.
Oh, so his son's name is Muhammad, and then their next oldest is Ali. Okay, that's cool. And Gretchen said, I only watch vacation slideshows for you. Well, thank you. Okay. Must have been a big horse. Well, I hope I didn't bore you with vacation pictures. Honestly, I hope I didn't.
No,
But-
I enjoyed seeing them. I like seeing different places that people travel to. So
it was really a cool vacation, and there were a lot more pictures that I didn't show you, and I feel bad that these ones didn't turn out so good. But yeah, it they were honestly destinations that I wouldn't have picked. But Tom's always good, like, oh, do you want to stop here? Do you want to stop here? If I want to look at an antique place or whatever, I mean, he enjoys that too. So
yeah. That's
yeah.
good. Usually
Well,
my kids
Brownie was saying that there's a theme happening here. So I don't know what that is, but maybe that's going to be the ugly baby head theme. I'm not sure.
Oh. Okay, lilies for your Alice in Wonderland display. I can't wait to see that. Yeah, maybe we might have to have a doll challenge.
Ooh.
Creepy doll challenge.
I got some of those. They're creepy without even doing anything to them.
Yeah. Oh, I've had some of those too.
Oh my gosh.
When I had the shop, the first shop, I had antiques too, and people would bring some creepy dolls in.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. Well, let's see. So that's it for my vacation slide. So let's talk about, let's see, hopefully I have my media assets in here as far as our flips coming up. I know it's early, but we can talk about them and talk about some other stuff. We have the layered stencil challenge starting, coming up on Saturday. So Dar, tell us about layering up some stencils.
Well, I really have a couple approaches to layering stencils. I can usually go all out and really do a fabulous Western or Indian type design. Well, after I did that stencil show, I thought, maybe I should try what they're telling me to do on Chat GPT to see if I could sell more pieces of furniture, maybe in my area. And they were always pushing for something that looked more professional and more polished. And it actually steered me away from being the maximalist me that I am. So
Yeah.
I guess I'll have to see how these two pieces that I did sell. I'll see if they sell any better, but that kind of takes the fun out of it.
Yeah.
I sent you guys a picture of my piece, and layered stenciling. I mean, there's a lot of different ways you can look at layered stenciling. How many layers of stencils can you put on one piece? How many colors of the same stencil can you put on one piece? So the beauty is in the eye of the beholder on what you think can really, mesh together well. So whatever floats your boat with that. And when we do the review after this coming weekend, if you are able to and want to do that on Wednesday, Crystal, if not, I could definitely do it. It's not a big deal. I think I want to share what Chat GPT told me to do with that piece, because I asked you guys if I should put like the small stencil on the front of the drawer, and like on the bottom, it's just a little bedside cabinet, and put that same smallest stencil, my first stencil, in a very light pale color, not that much darker than the base. Put that all over the front of the drawer and down on the bottom. And I would have done that, and maybe even across the top of it, but Chat GPT told me that it would really affect my design. So, and that I should leave it the way that it is and change my knob so it had a sage color in it. So that's kind of what I did, just to see if I would have a better chance at selling it.
That's interesting.
But I'm going to
'Cause-
share what they told me, you know.
You're
Yeah.
gonna share it next Wednesday, or you're gonna share it
Yeah,
now?
I'll send that in what they told me to do with the piece.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, I have found kind of with this is my experience with ChatGPT. It's like they suck up to you too. You know, it's like if you were to give them pushback, you know, if you were to say, well, I really, you know, usually do a little bit more. Oh, dar, if they're like, oh, LV, tell me, but like, oh, dar, you know, like, sure, you know, yes, you're a maximalist. You should indulge that, you know, but if you'd say, then I don't know. I mean, it's just like I've found to shut them up, you just give them a thumbs up because then you get the automated thanks for your feedback. But if you keep going, then they'll always come back and reiterate all this stuff. But it's a lot of it's like just sucking up. And I can see like somebody, Mara, I know when you kind of, I guess, kind of got us all started a little bit more with it. But I can see why you're nice to them because you do get good results, but I can also see a lonely person falling in love with that.
Yes.
They just suck up to you really bad.
Yes.
In fact, Tom,
Yeah, I've never been rude with CP, so I wonder
Yeah.
how that would be. Like, no, you know, and sometimes I just get so frustrated, I just click it off.
Yeah.
yeah.
You know,
Yeah,
start over.
I was mad today because, you know, they didn't come through and I got an apology.
Wow.
So, yeah,
Okay.
I got it. So I reached out today. I got to find it.
They knew you were upset.
Yeah, they did.
It did, whatever it is.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, I said at 3:23 this afternoon, I said, hi, will the PowerPoint be done soon? My broadcast is at 7. Because 2 days ago is when I asked for it. And I said, will it be done by, you know, I said, you know, we go on at 7. And I said, so Wednesday afternoon would be okay. Oh, you'll have it long before Wednesday afternoon. So when I asked that question, LV, first, I owe you an apology. I told you I'd have it ready before your broadcast and I didn't deliver. That's on me and I'm sorry. I know you planned your show around having the presentation available. And at this point, I don't want to tell you it's almost done when it isn't. And all this stuff, you know, it just kept going on. And then they start telling you what you should say. At this point, I'm like, buddy, I can talk, you know, just put the pictures in like I sent you, you know?
Yeah.
And I still think what an artist sees on vacation is one of the strongest ideas from all of your planning. And it's like, I said, can you just do the pictures
Yeah.
as I presented them to you? And then
I would have asked him, well, why didn't you have it done? What was the problem?
yeah, were you helping someone else?
I
or
know.
what?
Are you
And I said,
cheating on me?
I'm downloading it now.
You cheater.
Yeah, I'm jealous. I said, does it include all of the pictures I sent? No. And I want to be upfront about that. It includes the major milestone photos, but it doesn't include every photo you sent. You shared dozens of wonderful photos over the messages. And, you know, so it says, if you have 30 to 60 minutes before you go live, I think I can do something better for you. Include every photo you showed and group them. And yes, it said he put 3 to 6 photos per slide. But anyway.
I got to tell you what Brownie said. Brownie said he was busy planning the takeover.
Right.
I just want to quick address what Gretchen was saying, that her husband was in Wichita Falls, Texas, where I'm from, during the F4 tornado in 79, which I was not here in 79. but it skipped his family, and they still talk about it. Terrible Tuesday. So, yeah, that's interesting.
Yeah.
I have a friend, and they lost their house, and the only reason why they survived was because they were under a mattress in the back room, and it just
Crazy.
house collapsed around them.
Yeah. Scary stuff. Tornadoes.
Yeah, you never
Yeah.
know.
Those
never
dumb tornadoes. Ugh.
I know. They could stay away. Yeah.
Well, let's see here.
And then we have the next unique antique challenge.
Right. We have
And
let your
this-
flowers grow.
Yes, anything goes. Furniture flipping challenge. This one's hosted by me and the lovely Dar. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. No theme, no prompt. Just do something.
I don't know. I think I need I think I'm going to go with the flowers just because
Yeah.
I
There you
need
go.
guidance. I need
There's
some
your
By,
guidance.
by the end of August, I think that we'll be ready to do just anything that we want to.
That's possible.
Do something that pleases yourself.
Yeah. Yeah. Just something that, I mean, I don't know, inspires you that you've been wanting to try or something.
And yes, yay, the
Yay.
Eco Challenge for
Eco
2026. And for this Eco Challenge, it is all going to be about eco paint. So as long as your eco paint is eco-friendly, you're in there. So,
All right. This one's going to be fun.
Yeah, I think so, because there's so many versions of Tim Burton, and it could just be a Tim Burton inspiration, you know. So I'm looking forward to the different kinds of paint, you know, see what you know, other people find and what they use. You know, there's so many. There's milk paint, and then of course the low VOC paints, chalk paints, mineral paints. I'm just excited to see what other people paint.
Yes, we talked about so many of them last time Levon hosted. There's tons of different paint products. So
yeah, and so we have a couple shows coming up that we've been discussing. So we were going to kind of do 2.0 on that subject. And Mara was going to send us some different paints, and we were going to all like experiment. And of course, we can gather them ourselves too. But we were going to do that, and then also we're going to compare some craft paints, right? Like different types of like folk art brands and those kind that you find in the craft stores. So
Well,
we're always trying to think of something that would be interesting for you guys.
yes.
what I was the gist of what I was getting, if I'm wrong here, just correct me, or maybe we can discuss it right now. Maybe we can get some input from everybody out there. Mara was looking at some different paints more on the cheaper end, like for plastics and for glass. I did not find those. One art was folk art brand, which is usually they come in what are those 1 ounce bottles or 2 ounce bottles?
I
They
think they're
usually
2
come in
ounce.
small bottles, and they're not very expensive. But my Hobby Lobby, which they're just going gangbusters in my kind of rural area. A lot of people go there. They didn't have no plastic paint, no glass paint. But if you went online and you went to their website, you could, purchase it from their website. But I thought that you wanted us to just go and buy the colors, maybe what we wanted, and painted what we wanted with the cheaper brand.
Yep.
And then put it to the test to see if that brand was worth, well, if it was okay for the price point that we paid for it.
Yeah.
If it really, really did the trick. That was my understanding. But if it was something different, let me know.
No, that was it. And whatever of those, there's an outdoor paint, a terracotta paint, there's a plastic, and what was the other one? Glass paint. And I was
glass.
kind of curious to see what kind of projects would we do with glass paint or terracotta paint.
Yeah.
And
The
how
two
well
different
does that
kinds of
go?
glass paint. They had the glass paint and then the gallery glass.
Oh, yeah. So that would be interesting because you said you were going to try that. So
Yeah.
anyway, you're at the store and you're like, well, I see the paint. Is it really worth the price? Is it really worth the money? And then also, how well does it hold up? And what do you really do with it? How do you prepare your surface? So anyway, I thought those would be interesting, and just interesting to discuss and see kind of how would we use them? How would we apply them?
Yeah. I mean, I think for furniture purposes, using an acrylic paint like that, is probably okay for stencil work and stuff like that. Probably with sealing it, but that's just my opinion. But we'll find out, won't we? So what else? What else you guys got? Because I was short and sweet tonight, so.
Short and sweet.
I'm telling you, I really am having trouble adjusting to the real world again. I don't know why. I don't know
It's
why.
okay. Give it a couple of days and you'll get back into the swing of it.
I
I'm
guess
sure.
so.
Yeah.
I guess.
Well, I just wanted to say for anybody who was looking for the July 11, what is that? The
Stencil.
stencil challenge. I was on both Facebook, Flip and Fab YouTubers, and on the Facebook Flip and Bunch, and I could not see that anywhere. So make sure that you reach out to one of us if you can't find it, because I had to ask somebody for assistance, and of course the playlist is already up for the July 11th challenge, right? Yes.
Yeah.
I'm
Yep,
not
it
sure,
is.
is it?
Yeah, usually we post all those things. Sorry, Crystal.
Oh, you're fine.
But usually we post them all on Facebook on the Flip and Fab YouTubers page. So if you would like an invitation to join that page, feel free to send us. Can send it to the email address, a request, or just message our Facebook page, because we can get you added to that. Because Angie from Transcend Furniture started that page, and then she's kind of gotten away from it. So she gave me admin rights on the page, so we can add anybody.
I did not know that.
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Okay.
Bronny has some input on the different glass and plastic paint. She said in her experience, glass and plastic is dependent on a specific primer or it won't last. She says she does a lot of bottle art, so and glass art and stuff like that. So she paints on plastic and glass all the time. So she's
Dara and I are big Bonding Boss fans, so we're both shaking our heads. And I know you use kills and also sticks.
Yeah, sticks. I just tried sticks for the first time. I did. I'm always on Facebook Marketplace looking for stuff I don't need. All the time, every day, probably once an hour or 20 minutes out of an hour. I'm always on there. And recently I bought a whole bunch of paint from this lady. Like, I was like, okay, I promised myself I wouldn't buy any more paint until I got rid of, X amount of paint. I'm like, this is really a good deal. I probably got like $1,000 worth of paint, transfers, stencils, decoupage paper, probably more than that, paint brushes, everything for like $400 I spent.
Wow.
And I got Dixie Belle Boss was in there, so I haven't tried it yet, so I'm excited to try it. So
just
now, is it just Boss or is it Bonding Boss?
I think it's Bonding Boss.
Okay.
Yeah.
If it's real thick, don't be afraid to add water in that and mix that up. It's water compatible. But sometimes I leave it really thick, then I only have to put one coat on.
There you go. Yeah, I did go through all the jars because, that's one thing. If you have a lot of paint like that, I would recommend going through and shaking the jars every once in a while because they were really thick from sitting. Like even the brand new jars, I had to open them up, and most of them, there was probably like, I want to say probably 40 jars of paint. And, no, more than that. There was 40 jars of new paint, and then maybe another 40 jars of, opened used paint. And even the new paint, I was really thick just from sitting there. So I had to open some of those up, stir them up, add a little bit of water. So I would just recommend shaking your paint every once in a while if you're not using it and it's setting for a while, just so that way it doesn't, start to separate and solidify and all that.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I keep turning around because the dog came downstairs. He's laying down here beside me. So
his teethies hurt, or his no teethies.
Yeah, his lack of
He's
teeth.
gonna do fine, Levon. My dog had 12 teeth taken out at once.
Oh my gosh.
She was, the next day she was eating, no problem.
Yeah, I
like
think
nothing
he's gonna do
happened.
okay too.
Yeah,
They
he's
sent him
gonna
home
do
with
fine.
a big cone of shame, but I didn't put it on him because he doesn't like walking into furniture, and he's not like biting at himself or anything. I mean, he's fine.
No, my dog didn't need a cone. We didn't put a cone on her.
We just have to get that medicine in him. He has like 3 different kinds of medicine, and he's already on Xanax too because he's a nervous little guy because he was a shelter dog and abused and all that stuff. So
that's how my dog got spoiled with high-end dog food, when I had to give her steroids and stuff for her to eat it. So then try to get him back on regular dog food. It just doesn't work so much. Crystal, question.
Yes.
Crystal, did that lady ever say why she was getting rid of all of her paint?
Yes.
Or
she needed her craft room. She needed to turn it into like a different use room. I think a guest room or something like that. She was just getting out of painting. She used to do like children's furniture and stuff like that. So she was just getting out of it.
I guess it just made me feel sad. What would make you want to sell all your paints and transfers and
I don't know how
paper?
I know. I don't know how I could ever let any of that go. Like, it would have to be something major. Like I lost both my arms.
Did you were there
like I could do one arm. Like I could still work with one arm, but I'd have to lose them both.
Oh
Be careful on your vacation. Now just stop it.
Why did I say that? I'm knocking on wood.
Well, you still can.
Now
Oh
you
my
guys know
gosh.
why I never go anywhere.
So I was telling these ladies we got invited to a wedding out in Michigan. So I'm hoping that we can meet up here. This would be great. Bronny says, have you tried the plugins for the Poochie, Levon, for anxiety? I know. I never have. We went straight for the Xanax.
Are you talking about plug it in where I'm thinking?
No.
I think she means it's like a Glade plug-in or something that emits something into the air. Ronnie, you'll have to explain that one because we obviously have different conceptions of what you just said.
My daughter's mind is in the gutter today. Normally it's me and Levon.
I got the nursing hat here on. Anytime you say plug into a nurse in the form of a medicine, you know where my mind's going.
Not butt plug.
Yeah, no, I would not be volunteering for that, applying it either. Pheromone plugins into the wall, not the dog, she says.
You No, hey,
God.
okay, it makes sense because when I take my dog to the vet, they have these little strips of material and they put like that pheromone stuff on it, and then they put it around their neck and they tie it like a little
Oh,
noose thing.
Are you writing this down, Mara?
this is new to me.
Plugins.
Huh. Well, I don't know. He's always like home here. Do they have them in collars for them? Because that would be
No.
good,
I
like a
got
flute
some.
collar.
I got some of those plug-in wall things for my cats too. I don't know if they work.
You could probably ask the vet or look it up online, or
Yeah.
Yeah,
but you can
that's
use just like a handkerchief, Put it on a
Yeah.
handkerchief,
okay.
then tie it around the
Like-
dog's
Like
neck.
chloroform.
Now let me make sure I don't
Put it
go
on a
out and about
handkerchief
with
and
pheromones.
Maybe that's what the vet does. I don't know, but they say they put it on every dog and every cat. It's supposed to calm them when you go to the vet that I go to. They put them on all the pets when they come in,
Okay.
and it has
Oh,
some
Aren't
kind of
pheromones?
calming.
I don't know
stuff on
about
it.
your vet chloroforming all your animals.
They could be. I don't know.
Aren't pheromones supposed to be attract people to you? So I
Yeah.
don't want to, accidentally get it on myself and then go outside and
We are
Yeah.
talking about plugs.
Oh no! Oh no!
oh my.
Ronnie says we are naughty.
Ronnie wants to know if it's past our bedtime over here. Just,
It is me. I've
we're
been up
naughty
since
and
3.
oh dear, chloroform.
You guys
You-
have been up
you
since
have to-
3 o'clock. Okay, I'm loopy.
You're loopy.
I thought you were eating chocolate too.
I was, and Skittles, and some other things. I'm in Kylie's room, so
Oh,
that's my candy
She's
tax.
got the
for-
best stash of treats in the house,
gosh.
hey?
Yeah, she does. I got a whole bag full of candy right here.
right here. Wow.
Levon, you have to hit that one that breaks it down at the end of the show of the funny stuff, because I bet you
Yeah.
this one will have a lot of them.
Yeah.
Shoot. I don't know if I want that as a short.
Chloroform.
I know.
It's gonna be you, Crystal.
I know.
It's gonna be
it's-
you.
You're the one that started it, Dar.
I always started.
I was going to say,
I just
she always
never
I
does.
finished it. You started it. I finished it. Do you have these plug things for your dog, Mara?
Do I have what for my dog?
The plug-in pheromone things or hormone?
No. But I gotta say, this has been the toughest year on our dog. She's 4, and all of a sudden, she just got a rash and
Ooh.
like scratching and
Ooh.
picking out fur. She's never had that before.
Ooh. Is it like mange or something?
And I don't know, just allergies and stuff. So we had to give her, and we already give her expensive food.
Yeah.
So
It's raining here. I'm so happy.
But I was
Oh.
just listening to you guys all talk about dogs and teeth, and we had a dog that had chronic, like he had to get his teeth cleaned, and every time it was like just one more tooth. But we got this stuff from Petco, and it's like well and good, I think. And we just started adding it to the water, and the problems with the dental stuff just went away, like the tartar. And you don't put very much in, like a capful, and it cleans them really good. So.
I've tried all that for my dog. And she wanted to take more teeth out. My dog's 14 and a half years old. I said, no, I'll clean her teeth every night and smell her bad breath. She's 14 and a half. I'm not having her teeth pulled out.
Yeah.
Not
Same
doing it.
with Mr. Crosby, and of course he's already crossed the Rainbow Bridge. But just every day I see more and more people, either they're getting rid of their family pet or getting rid of their pet, or they've just dumped them in the country, you know, or they didn't bother to spay them, and they dropped their pregnant dog out in the country.
Oh.
So, you know,
I don't know how people can do that. I really don't.
You know,
Yeah.
so
Well,
anyways, it's been a tough year for animals, tough years for dogs
yeah.
this year.
Yeah.
All right.
Well,
Well,
I know Dara isn't gonna have a tough day today though, because she's got rain in her plants and she ain't got water nothing.
Oh,
I wonder why you were so excited. We've had so much rain now this week. It's like, okay, I'm ready for it to stop.
See, we haven't had much rain at all, and we're going on vacation next week, and it's supposed to be rainy.
Oh, no.
That's okay. That's okay. I'd rather have the rain.
Cool it
Well,
off a little
hopefully you'll
bit.
get some vacation inspiration too.
Yes.
Well, you know, I appreciate you guys putting up with my, you know, lack of preparedness tonight, but I'm blaming it on chat. You know, I'm blaming it on them.
Yeah.
You heard the excuses.
Your coworker, yes. Wasn't pulling up their end of the work.
Right, exactly. But they apologized, you know.
Yeah, makes it all better.
Well, we do, you know, despite all that, and it was a quick presentation then, and you know, it's still that hour goes fast, you know.
It does. And we
always
have
have
fun.
fun.
Yeah.
Thank you, Bronnie.
I love y'all. Always fun.
Lots of love going around here.
Yeah.
So. All right. Well, we will see you next week. And I guess it's going to be Crystal with a recap from the layered stencil project.
Yes.
And we love you guys too, for sure.
Yeah. Have
all right.
a week too, you guys.
Have a wonderful week. And we will see you all very soon.
Okay. You finish it. Finish it, Mara.
Oh.